Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh and today we're looking at my master all-wheel drive drift tune for this 911 Porsche. Here is my share code. Got it? Great. And yeah, it's got only 962 horsepower. That's all you can get out of this Porsche. It weighs 3,000 pounds and it feels like it weighs 3,000 pounds, but I'm going to show you guys my build for this car and tune. So let's get into this thing. So all we have is drivetrain swap options. So I just have it in all-wheel drive, and there's no engine upgrade, no engine swaps, but that's okay. Moving on. Nothing in the front, but I'll show you guys what it shows. Some carbon fiber. Okay. Then here, all it does is gives you the ugly Forza spoiler wing, whatever you want to call it. So just leave the non-adjustable on there. And then this is, I don't know what this is. You can just have it, the same color as the car, or you can have, I guess it's carbon fiber or just a sticker. But it doesn't change the weight. It doesn't do anything. So I decided I'll save you guys 1,000 credits by just leaving the stock hood on there. Okay, great. Here we have a snow tire compound. All right, using a stock tire compound would take me well up to an S2 class, and you wouldn't be able to take it in open drift lobbies. So I had the snow tire compound in there. All right, now I got 275s in the front. All right, and then stock 325s in the rear. The only reason I did that was just so I could bring it up to the S1 900 class. All right, the whole reason why I did it. Okay, here we got the Wed Sport TC105 ends on there. They're carbon fiber. We just got 19s in the front and 19s in the rear. I did upgrade the track width for the front and the rear, maxed out. Okay. And we have just a stock 6-speed transmission handling all that power and torque right there. It does have the race driveline and a drift differential. All right. We got drift springs and dampeners, and then the other option we have is a weight reduction, but as you can tell, it would take me up to an S2 class if I tried to save you guys any weight. Then, of course, everything here in the engine is all on there, except when we get to the, twin turbos. I decided to just give you guys just the regular, okay, instead of having this, all right. Some people like it, some people don't, but I just don't really get the comments of saying, hey, Posh, you need to keep doing it with the anti-lag. I don't hear anything from anybody. So I guess it's just a toss up in the air with a coin if I want to do it or not. All right, we've got a race intercooler on there, and we have a race flywheel. All right, and that all gives you that S1 900, which is that amount of power and that amount of torque. And that's the build. Let's look at the tune here. All right, so you got 55 and 55 to really maximize the slide, since this car is, with the power it has and how heavy it is. And you feel it. All right, here is the gearing that I've decided to go with for this car. All right, and it seems to work pretty well. Here is the alignment I decided to throw onto this vehicle. And it seems to work very well. It does like to stay sideways. Inter-roll bars are just there for show, so 1 and 1. Springs, I decided to make this thing handle like a go-kart. It's basically, rock solid springs. So I just stiffened them all the way up and then made it as low as you can go. Okay. Dampening is 21, 20, and 20. All right. No downforce to worry about. Braking, I gave you guys 30% more pressure just to help with the braking of this car. I felt like it needed it. All right, I felt like the 50 and 100 just wasn't adequate to stopping this vehicle. So the 30% is a huge improvement. And then differential 76, 86, 100, 100, and 86% of that power is going to the rear wheels. And I tuned this thing in about 10 minutes, and now I'm making a video. So I already had the car because I look at this stuff and I see what's here, and I could see that you win this car on the trial, and I was like, oh, okay, you know. So I had to go and see excuse me, if I had any more of them, if I had them, or if I was going to have to race with it, you know. And of course they like to jumble everything, and then I can't find the car. But I have two of them. All right, they're somewhere. There's this one. All right, and I know I have another one in here somewhere, but you know how they'd like to just jumble everything. But it is what it is. So whatever. But let's take this thing outside and let you guys see what it's like. And it's starting to become, I think, night or morning. I'm not sure. But if you guys ever wanted a, a sideways slider for this car, I got you covered. It does that. And it's not that bad of a vehicle. I just think it's just a little on the heavier side. But other than that, I think it does well. And there's a 44.3 with it, which is really good. See, my best is a 46. So, you know, it does pull out good numbers. Let's look at the interior. It's pretty. It looks like a Porsche. You can tell it drifts. Turn the wheel the way you want to go. You'll be alright. Oh yeah, look at that rev. Look at that. Not bouncing off. When we're spinning those tires, it's what you want. Man, I love just pushing this thing super hard, and it just takes it. What else could you possibly want, you know? Me? More power. But hey, that's just my opinion. I wanted like over 1,000 horsepower of just pure madness being pushed out of this car. But it is what it is, and I dealt with it for you guys. Oh, looks like I can open up that. Oh, pretty. Look at that. Wow. Can we open up the back? We can. Oh, look at that. There's not a whole bunch of plastic in the way. You can see things. Well, that just right there is just makes everything just a little bit better. So, yeah, either way. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.